Republicans love terrorists, and Republicans are a bunch of white supremacist assholes. Um, and this just comes moments after the acquittal of a man who got attacked by white supremacists, and he and got murdered by those um, what are they called, like Mick something, Mick jerk offs. Um, anyway, this scumbag went to Mar-a-Lago club and took a photo op with Donald Trump. Like, he can't even hide it anymore. Like, Fox News really is allowing this terrorist white supremacist to do the shit. And then he does a white power salute afterwards and goes to a bar with his mommy. And he was cleared of homicide charges. And he gets a pardon. And Republicans love this shit. And this is why, I hate to say it, but this is why I hate Republicans. Like, this party sucks. You're allowing white supremacy and racism and all this bullshit. You don't even denounce the white supremacist rally at Charlottesville. And you say very good people on both sides. Like, Republicans and Trump supporters are the biggest sack of shits I've ever seen in my life. It makes me not want anything to do with these people or this party or anything. Like, if you're a Republican or you're a Trump supporter, stay the fuck away from me. This is bullshit. And why do you think... This is why I'm hoping Republicans will lose next year and the years prior. Because this party needs to go. Like, this party is fucking out of its mind. And then you got fuckheads like Abbott and stuff, which I can't wait till he's voted out next year. And Cruz, like, seriously, if you're sick and tired of white supremacy and jerk offs and people like this, you got to do this. And now that's going to cause a shitstorm now. Now that Rottenhouse is over at Mar-a-Lago now, that's going to cause big backlash. They're stirring the pot so much. This is going to cause way more havoc and destruction in the country, and more people are going to protest because of this. Like, Donald Trump is the biggest dickhead I've ever seen in my life. I don't even know how people voted for him. And then these Nazis and white supremacists are all, like, supporting this guy. I mean, you are a coward. To go with a rifle, to go to another state to cause problems. You are a coward. And for Republicans to not denounce that just shows their true colors. It's funny to me when these are the same fuckheads that say, you know, like abortion is murder, and they talk so much about being pro-life, but they're okay with a kid with a rifle to take the lives of two others to defend what? A fucking car dealership? You people are the biggest wimps I've ever seen in my life. It's pathetic and sad. So, yeah, I can't stand Republicans or Trump supporters or all these violent sociopathic people. That pisses me off. I don't even want to see that kid's face. Like, that kid is a piece of crap, and he knew he got away with it. It angers people so much that you can have your hands up and walk right past law enforcement. Nothing happens to you. Meanwhile, you can be a black person being asleep, walking, going to work, or just eating. And they're getting shot by cops by the dozens. That's the bullshit reality that we're living in. And that's what's upsetting the people. This just proves more and more that Trump is a white supremacist. It just proves that he is. He can't even hide it anymore. You don't denounce it during the Charlottesville massacre, and then not only that, but you also have Rottenhouse at your fucking Mar-a-Lago. Like, how much of a dick do you really have to be? And then you make this book. Even the Republican Party is, like, slowly backtracking. It's like this whole party is fucked up. I just think it's funny how people say all this shit about Democrats when it's these fuckers who are causing the more problems and division than any other party I've ever seen. These whack jobs are freaking out of their minds, and it's sad. And it's one of the reasons why I've been voting Green Party since I was 18, because Green Party isn't like this at all. We're just a bunch of hippies who want socialized healthcare, medicine, and we don't want any wars, and we all want to smoke weed. That's basically all we are. It's just a bunch of peace hippies. That's it. That's why I love the Green Party, because I not once do I ever hear them trying to do anything radical or psychotic like this party. At least that party denounces racism and denounces hatred and all that shit. These people can't even hide it anymore. Call it for what it is. Trump is a white supremacist, and so is Rottenhouse. I can't believe that scumbag. I mean, I can believe it, but I just can't believe that we allow this in this country. We allow people to get away with murder. And then people go, yeah, but they did all this. It doesn't matter what their previous crimes were. You're not the fucking... that's the thing I don't get. Everyone deserves a fair trial, and it's just funny to me how people talk so much about respecting the law and order when he did not respect the law and order. He was an anarchist punk. And seriously, I can't wait till Trump goes to prison for that insurrection that he did. The guy is the biggest fucking asshole. Fuck Donald Trump. Seriously, fuck that piece of shit. Fuck him. Fuck his family. Fuck Rottenhouse. Fuck all these Republicans. They're the biggest dipshits. They're the biggest traitors I've ever seen in my life. How the fuck could you idiots have voted for this clown? How the hell can you be so dumb and naive? And what's funny is he pitches like a used car salesman, and you got suckered thinking, oh, this is a deal. And you're too dumb to realize it. That's Trumpers, man. They're the dumbest fucks ever. They get bought into all this bullshit, and they hate Biden with a passion, which they don't even have a legitimate reason why. And then all of a sudden, they just go around with their rhetoric and their, thinking because they're white, they can do whatever they want. And then their toxic masculinity and whatever. And it's just... just be honest. That Trump is a white supremacist. He obviously is a white supremacist. Or an orange supremacist. But he just proves it. He just proves that he is. If you don't denounce white supremacy and you don't tell white supremacists to not vote for you and telling them, hey, I don't agree with this shit, then you are a white supremacist if you don't denounce it. If I was running as president and say a white supremacist wanted to vote for me, I go, I don't want your vote. I don't want anything to do with you people. And to be honest, I can't stand racists like you. I think you're all terrible people, and I think you should all be in prison. If I was president, I would lock up every white supremacist in the world. I would. I would fucking get rid of these fuckers in prison. I would throw them all in prison. They would all get the death penalty. Fuck white supremacists. Seriously. Put them all... That's the thing. If Republicans talk so much about eye for an eye, then why don't we put white supremacists to death? Put them in prison, give them the fucking gas chamber, and be done with it. Or electric chair, whatever the fuck it's called. I just, that's the hypocrisy of Republicans and the white supremacists. It's like, hey, you guys did it to fucking George Steny. You guys put him on electric chair just for saying hi to a white woman, and within 10 minutes he was executed. But we allow white supremacists to actually cause harm to other people, and they get to live amongst the living? Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck that bullshit. Unbelievable. And that's what our country is based on. Over 250 years of bullshit. who haven't learned a damn thing. So yeah, fuck white supremacy. And fuck Donald Trump. And fuck anyone who voted for this clown. Idiots.